Morning all. Or alright all. So I've been on a bit of a ban from YouTube, for anyone who wasn't aware, for the last couple of, about last 2 weeks I think it is. I thought the ban was due to last until mid-December, but it turns out I'm basically going to be monitored till mid-December because I got done for hate speech. So I did a video about BBC's horrible histories, a black man dancing around saying we was here from the start, like Stonehenge, like the Stone Age and all that sort of stuff, and right through to the Victorian age and Romans, and we was Romans and all the rest of it. And basically I did an overlay of it with we was kings, that guy rambling on about we was kings and shit, and basically they did me for hate speech on that. They might even do me hate speech for just saying that now, because obviously certain demographics are so protected. Now, I think I can upload again if this video uploads, and that means I'm out of the sin bin basically, and I can crack on again. I set a Rumble account up as well for anyone who knows. I was Wandering William again. I think Wandering William 22 is what I put it down as. But yeah, so Rumble, obviously with the Russell Brand thing that's happened recently, that's the place to go really for people who think like I do, or a lot of people on my channel that sort of think like I do, because YouTube's just getting more and more tyrannical as time goes on. Anyway, so this morning, I logged onto my computer, opened up the main page, and you're just bombarded with these bloody racism, legacy racism headlines. You just can't have a morning off from it. It's just I'm going to stop looking at the headlines now because it just does me head in. I think that's probably what it's designed to do. Enough people have mentioned about like vibrational frequencies, and low vibrational energy is meant to be all anger and hatred and frustration, and that's what these headlines do. It just winds you up. So straight from the off, Pastor records horrific racism he experienced after moving to the UK as part of Windrush. The comments are very uplifting. It's just like, well, why did you stay? If it was that bad, why did you stay? And then you scroll down, straight again, West Ham's Hawa Sissoko. Some people are just racist and find every opportunity to be racist. Well, I'd say some people are victims and find every opportunity to be a victim. And I'm sure you're doing better than I am financially as well, so you're not doing that bad out of this country, especially considering the job that I do. Windrush generation in East Staffordshire to be honoured by council, same as that black woman who had a train named after her yesterday. These people can barely build a wheel, and yet they're having trains named after them. Go down. I was told black people don't get cancer, and that chemotherapy wasn't built for me. Yeah, I'm sure you were. With the NHS's rainbow flag flying, diversity and inclusion promoting, philosophy and mindset, I'm sure that's what got said to you, and you're definitely not just on the gravy train. Billy Connolly said he hails black comedians in the 50s and 60s for saving the world from vomit-inducing wokery. That's the old school generation for you, isn't it? Michael Caine, Billy Connolly, those different people. And here we are, what's this? Racist incidents against NHS staff double in 5 years. If we're talking about only black people and minorities, inverted commas there, minorities, being promoted and sort of being racist against white people, then yeah, you are right. So, and man stabbed to death after another fighting for life after town centre fight. Probably the usual suspects that is, but then again it's outside a pub, so it could be English people. Here we go, outrage over police force competition to name a horse after black civil rights hero. Black British history, a timeline of firsts. What is this obsession with black people in this age? In this world we're in now, what is... I've got a theory, and it's going to be very controversial and quite bad to some people, but we're in a satanic age. I don't think anyone could deny that. The rainbow flag that gets flied has 6 stripes on it, the gay pride flag. You only have to look at some of these sort of teachers when they, trying to teach kids about sort of all sorts of insidious things. It's really demonic. The TV's demonic with all its violence and nudity, and it's just sexual education, where them kids are being taught about, an adult's private parts. It's just a really demonic, satanic age. Now, my point being, in this demonic, satanic age, who is treated like vomit? Who's the lowest of the low, really? I mean, I'm going to say that's going to be white people, because we're not promoted at all. Especially white men in the adverts now. It's always a black guy with a white woman. So, I'm not for a second saying we're God's people or anything like that. That's ludicrous. But who's kind of Satan's favourite people? Well, if it's the people that are being promoted all the time, like these headlines prove, well, I won't actually say it, but you know what I'm probably alluding to. And I think that's about it, really. Just a chunter about these endless headlines. And it's guaranteed tomorrow will be the same. So, that's that. Cheers.